What you're about to see should not be physically possible. A 60-ton machine sliding through swamps that would swallow a tank, climbing 70% slopes, swimming across open water, fully loaded with troops, operating in temperatures that would kill a conventional engine in minutes. These machines do it every single day. In the Arctic, in the jungle, in deserts, where the air itself feels hostile. Stay until the end, because number one on this list is so advanced, the engineers themselves describe it as poetry in motion. Today, we are counting down the 10 most extreme, all-terrain, tracked vehicles on the planet. These aren't toys. These aren't science projects. Some weigh 30 tons. Some can swim across open water, fully loaded with troops. Some are fast enough to outrun most highway trucks on tracks. They were built by Russian engineers in the freezing tundra, by American combat vehicle designers in Maine, by Swedish engineers who refused to let nature close certain roads, and by Singaporean, Canadian, and Scandinavian specialists who decided no terrain was an unacceptable answer. Number one on this list is what happens when 60 years of articulated tracked engineering reaches its absolute peak. It has been called poetry in motion, and once you see what it can do, you'll understand why. Let's count them down. Number 10. The UTV Voyager D12. Built by UTV International, a Canadian company with over 30 years of tracked vehicle experience. This is one of the most quietly capable machines on Earth. Most tracked carriers on this list burn diesel and scream like aircraft engines. The Voyager D12 does something different. It runs hybrid electric, roughly 275 horsepower, routed through a 3-speed combined hydrostatic drive system, pushing power to all 4 final drives. Top speed around 50 kilometers per hour. Payload up to 5,000 kilograms, or 12 personnel across a fully articulated twin-body platform. But here's the number that matters most. The Voyager D12 puts down only 1.36 pounds per square inch of ground pressure. Less than what you leave on the floor when you stand up from your chair. It works in temperatures ranging from minus 48 degrees Celsius to plus 49. It climbs 70% slopes. It operates from Arctic tundra to tropical flood zones without modification. The Voyager D12 doesn't roar. It doesn't command attention. It just gets the work done. And that rarity makes it endlessly valuable. In the world of extreme tracked vehicles, the loud ones usually get the spotlight, but every once in a while, the quiet one runs the operation. Number 9. The TTM-4902 Ruslan. Designed by JSC Transport in collaboration with the Nizhny Novgorod State Technical University. This machine exists for one reason only: to move people and cargo through the unreachable corners of the Russian Arctic. Up to 22 passengers or 2,500 kilograms of cargo. Under the hood, a 300 horsepower KMAZ turbo diesel engine pushes this machine to approximately 65 kilometers per hour on land, and reportedly up to 80 kilometers per hour on prepared surfaces. But here is what makes the Ruslan genuinely absurd. It can tow a trailer weighing up to 5 tons behind it. It is fully amphibious. It can keep running in conditions that would kill almost any other diesel engine on Earth. The Ruslan is not elegant, it's not fast, it's not pretty, but it gets the job done. And in the Russian Arctic, getting the job done is the only metric that matters. Number 8. The STV TL5. Developed by Scandinavian Terrain Vehicles in Sweden. This 7-meter, 5-ton tracked platform was designed to fill a gap most manufacturers ignored. A modern, ultra-quiet, ultra-capable carrier that can handle slopes most vehicles couldn't even attempt. The result is a 5,000 kilohertz machine that climbs 45-degree longitudinal slopes and 30-degree sideways tilts. It consumes the steepest hills, the deepest mud, the softest sand, and keeps moving. Payload up to 3,500 kilograms. Capacity up to 20 passengers, and one of the smoothest, quietest tracked rides ever engineered for off-road operations. What makes the TL5 special isn't raw power. It's refined. It's noise reduction. The cabin comfort. It's proof that tracked vehicles don't have to feel like riding inside a rattling coffee can. If the other machines on this list are brutalist engineers working in steel, the TL5 is the Scandinavian designer who quietly joined them and outthought half of them. Number 7. The GAZ-3344 Aleut. Developed by the legendary Russian automaker GAZ, with first units delivered to the Russian military in 2015, this 20-ton articulated monster was designed to operate in the one place most machines instantly fail, the frozen wastelands of Siberia. The Aleut was built for the northern reaches of Russia, where temperatures drop below -40 degrees, snow reaches 2 meters deep, and the ground never fully freezes solid. The front unit seats a driver and 4 passengers with a payload of 750 kilograms. The rear unit carries 12 additional troops with a payload of 2,250 kilograms, bringing total capacity to 15 people, or roughly 2.5 tons of cargo, across the 2 linked bodies. Power comes from a 4.4-liter YA MZ534 turbo diesel, routed through a hydromechanical automatic transmission. Critically, the Aleut is fully amphibious. It crosses mud, it crosses sand, it crosses marshes and snow. It does everything without complaint. In a world full of exotic tracked machines, the GAZ-3344 does the boring, miserable, mission-critical job that nobody talks about, and it does it without ever breaking down. Number 6. The ST Engineering ExtremV. This multi-purpose amphibious all-terrain platform was built by ST Engineering in Singapore, and its entire design philosophy is best summarized in 3 words: one vehicle, multi-purpose, all-terrain. The ExtremV handles disaster relief missions ranging from emergency rescue and medical evacuation to logistics transport and active firefighting. Up to 4 crew in the front unit and 10 in the rear, reconfigured in the field for completely different mission profiles. Top speed around 60 kilometers per hour, with a fully loaded range of approximately 350 kilometers. What makes the Extreme remarkable isn't a single specification, it is its breadth. It is a medical unit, a logistics hauler, a firefighting platform, a casualty evacuation vehicle, a rescue transporter, and it is all of those things without losing capability in any of them. When infrastructure collapses, when fire, flood, or earthquake wipes out civilization's normal tools, the ExtremV is the machine that rolls in when everyone else rolls out. Number 5. The How and How Ripsaw EV3-F4. Built by the brothers from Maine who turned tracked vehicles into American legends, this is officially the world's fastest dual-tracked vehicle. Top speed, 60 miles per hour, roughly 96 kilometers per hour. Faster than most cars on a Russian federal highway, faster than some military transport trucks. On tracks, up to 1,500 horsepower. 22 inches of suspension travel, a figure almost unheard of on tracked vehicles. Ground clearance of 20 inches, and a turning radius of just 8 feet. But here is what matters. The EV3-F4 isn't built for parades, it's engineered for combat. The Ripsaw lineage has produced multiple combat-ready robotic platforms, including the RCV-M, an unmanned combat vehicle now entering active service with the US South Military. The Ripsaw is what happens when American muscle car obsession gets married to military engineering and refuses to compromise on speed. Number 4. The ST Engineering Bronco All-Terrain Tracked Carrier. Developed jointly by ST Kinetics, now ST Engineering, and Singapore's Defence Science and Technology Agency, this platform was built to swallow any terrain the Singapore Armed Forces might face. Heavy-duty seamless rubber tracks and a specially engineered running gear system, optimized for soft ground. It puts down just 60 kilopascals of ground pressure, which means it literally floats across mud, sand, and swamps, where heavier vehicles would simply vanish. On the road, the Bronco hits 65 kilometers per hour. Cross-country, it sustains at least 25 kilometers per hour. Maximum load capacity, 5,000 kilograms. The modular rear body can be reconfigured as a troop carrier, ambulance, command post, ammunition hauler, even a 120mm mortar platform. The Bronco has been battle-tested, not just by Singapore, but by the British Army under the name Warthog, and by export operators around the world. In a region where jungle terrain decides who wins and who loses, the Bronco is the machine that wins. Number 3. The DT-30 Vityaz. Designed during the late Soviet era, with the first prototype built in 1981 and small-scale production commencing in 1982, this machine is a Soviet engineering statement. 30 tons of payload, 30 tons of vehicle weight, 60 tons total, rolling across the Siberian tundra. On tracks, the engine, a V-4, 6-5, 12-cylinder multi-fuel liquid-cooled diesel, producing 710 horsepower, derived directly from the engine of the legendary T-72 main battle tank. The DT-30 is fully amphibious. It features a fully enclosed forward crew cab. It has a modular rear unit that can be fitted with cargo bodies, troop transport configurations, missile carrier systems, or mobile workshops, every variant the Soviet military ever needed. The Vityaz isn't fast, it isn't elegant, it isn't quiet. It is loud, it is brutal, it is enormous, it is absolutely unstoppable. The DT-30 is the visual definition of a Russian heavy logistics machine, built in an era when industrial engineers did the engineering, and the engineering was made of intense power of lifetime. VT-30. Number 2. The Hägglunds Bandvagn 206. Originally developed by Hägglunds for the Swedish Army, and now part of BAE Systems Global Combat Systems. This is the original, the archetype, the benchmark that every tracked all-terrain carrier on this list was judged against. A twin-unit articulated body. The front cab seats up to 6 troops. The rear unit seats 11 more, bringing total capacity to 17 combat soldiers. Total payload across the platform, 2,250 kilograms, with a trailer of up to 2,500 kilograms towable behind it. The BvS10 swims without preparation. It climbs gradients that ordinary vehicles couldn't even approach. It works in the Arctic cold. It works in tropical heat. And it works without complaint every single day, in environments where most machines simply fail. In the 1980s, the United States military bought it and renamed it the Small Unit Support Vehicle. The Marines adopted it. The Army adopted it. Special Forces adopted it. More than 40 years later, it is still in active service with militaries, rescue services, and expedition teams across the world. Number 1. The BvS10 Beowulf. Built by BAE Systems Hägglunds in Sweden, this is the newest, most capable evolution of the BvS10 lineage, and it is in a class entirely by itself. BAE Systems themselves describe the Beowulf with a single phrase: poetry in motion. And once you understand the numbers, you will agree. The Beowulf carries up to 14 fully equipped personnel. It hauls up to 8,000 kilograms of payload. It sustains speeds up to 65 kilometers per hour. Load volume sits at 2.5 cubic meters in the front unit, 6.5 cubic meters in the rear. Engineered for full-time, 24/7 operations across every temperature extreme on Earth. Fully amphibious, capable of operating across snow, soft sand, marshlands, and Arctic tundra without modification. But here is what truly separates the Beowulf from every other machine on this list: its modular roll architecture. The rear cabin can be rapidly reconfigured for casualty evacuation, for command and control operations, for weapons platforms, for logistics, for reconnaissance. Whatever the mission demands today, the same Beowulf can be reconfigured for a completely different mission tomorrow. The BvS10 Beowulf represents the culmination of 60 years of Swedish articulated tracked engineering, refined, hardened, and brought into the modern age of multi-domain warfare. In a world where military forces must deploy to the Arctic, the jungle, the desert, and the swamp, often within the same operational week, the Beowulf is a one vehicle that doesn't blink, that doesn't apologize for the terrain, that simply goes. This is not just an all-terrain vehicle. This is the ultimate all-terrain vehicle. And that is the countdown. 10 of the most extreme all-terrain tracked vehicles on the planet. From Canadian hybrid quietness to Singaporean battlefields. From Soviet iron giants to Swedish engineering mastery. Each one born to do one thing perfectly. Go where no other machine can. Now I want to know, which of these would you ride into the unknown? The precision-engineered Beowulf at number 1, or the raw screaming speed of the American Ripsaw at number 5. Drop your answer in the comments right now. If this video gave you something to think about, smash the like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach more machine lovers like you. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss what we uncover next week.